Hey, it's Stephanie, and I am wearing probably my very favorite shirt today. Can you see it? It says superhero. Actually, it says superhero in training, and it's my favorite because I am in love with superpowers, and it's a good reminder of who I am. So I was kind of thinking about that today because someone asked me who my favorite superhero was. And so the answer I gave, because I've been asked this question before, possibly because I wear this shirt, is Hanuman. I don't know if you're familiar with Hanuman, but he is my favorite of the Hindu deities. He's the monkey god, and he's very childlike, extremely playful. And when he was young, he was like a monkey kid, always getting into trouble. Well, here's the interesting thing about Hanuman. He is pretty much invincible. He can make his size as large as anything or as small as he wants. He can shapeshift. He's impervious to poison, fire, lightning, you name it. Pretty much he can't be killed. And he's super strong, and he has longevity, and he's a superhero. Big time. Well, when he was this little monkey god, he used to like to play tricks on all the monks. And so one day the monks got really ticked off because he would steal their clothes and hide things and just cause general mischief. And so they decided to put a curse on poor little Hanuman. And the curse was that he would forget his powers until someone reminded him, as in when he's in service. So Hanuman is a servant, and he has superpowers but doesn't know it until he's in service to someone else. And I like Hanuman because, for one, he's super playful. And number two, he's a good reminder to us that we have these superpowers that we've forgotten. We don't know how powerful we really are. And I believe that about you. You don't know how powerful you really are. And on the way back from a drive today, I was listening to a Tim Ferriss podcast, and he was saying that one of his biggest weaknesses, he considers this a weakness, is that he has basically ADD attention span, and he's always flitting from one thing to the next. Now, on the other side of that weakness is a superpower, right? His superpower is that he's got tremendous creativity and a desire to learn and grow, and however we might describe it. So every superpower has a dark side. It has a corresponding weakness if it's not balanced out. Someone whose ADD is very creative, on the other side, they can be distractible. But what's really cool about Tim Ferriss's example, and this is something I'm very passionate about, is that he doesn't just say, okay, I have this weakness, I suck. He said to himself, how can I take my weakness and not just compensate for it, but turn it into the linchpin of my success? So what he's done is he has built a business for himself. He has built a livelihood for himself around that need to constantly be doing different things. So for him, it's a podcast that he can meet all these different guests in all these different areas that he's interested in. And so very selfishly, in one sense, he can explore deep conversations and learnings with people who know something he wants to know, and it lets him indulge that part of himself and still be productive and still make money and still have fun. And so that's what I'm thinking about today, because a lot of times we get down on ourselves for what we perceive as our weakness, right? How can you turn that weakness into your biggest strength in your business and life? What would that look like? The things, think about them right now. What are the things that you think you're weak at, that you think, it's like your Achilles heel. It's that thing that your kryptonite, right? What is it? How can you turn that around so that it's not just compensated for, but it's your biggest strength? Think about it. I would love for you to share with me what you come up with.